According to the latest data from the House of Commons Library, almost 1 in 5 people, 17%, are living in fuel poverty in my constituency of Liverpool West Derby. Shocking figures. But that was in 2022, and today will be even higher. Because with energy bills up, so are the rates of fuel poverty. National Energy Action estimates that in October 2021, 4.5 million UK households were in fuel poverty. By January of this year, that figure had risen to 6.1 million. For older people, fuel poverty is linked to increased risk of strokes, heart attacks, flu and hypothermia. But for children growing up in cold, damp and mouldy homes, causes higher rates of respiratory infections and asthma. And I speak to my great friend, Dr Ian Byrne from Aldergrove Children's Hospital, about the devastating impact of this on children's health. And we will always remember our Bashik, who died because of those awful conditions. That is why in September I voted to oppose the mean cessation of the winter fuel allowance. In the run-up to that vote, I received more correspondence from constituents than at any other time in my 5 years as a Member of Parliament. They told me about the devastating impact the cuts would have. Jennifer was terrified about the impact the cut would have on her and her husband's decline in health. Again and again and again, people told me how frightened they were about losing the allowance and the upcoming winter. I was true to my word and I voted on their behalf, but I desperately regret that that cut went ahead and things are set to get worse. Forecasts suggest the energy price cap could be raised by nearly 3% in April. As chair of the all-parliamentary group on motor neurone disease, I have heard firsthand the impact of the cut within the motor neurone disease community, and along with 40 MPs from across Parliament, I signed a letter to the Chancellor about the impact of that cut. Research shows that people living with motor neurone disease spend an estimated £14,500 extra to cope with these conditions. The decision to restrict the winter fuel payment to those receiving means-tested benefits will acutely impact the MND community. Ian Levin, MND sufferer, said, "My bills will increase in the winter because we must keep our bodies warm. This is a real kick in the pants to me because I need everything I can. In my 9 years of motor neurone disease, my expenditure has been approximately £100,000. And Alex Massey from Motor Neurone Disease Association, means testing the winter fuel payment would take no account of the unavoidable costs of living with a highly disabling condition like motor neurone disease. People coping with this devastating condition do not deserve to lose the support they rely on in the winter." And while more people are dragged into fuel poverty, the energy companies, as has been outlined, continue to make a killing. Just yesterday, BP announced record annual profits of £8 billion. 20 energy companies have together made a staggering £483 billion in profits since the start of the energy bill crisis. Sky-high energy bills for our constituents equal obscene profits for these giant corporations. So, Chair, to conclude, I really welcome the Government's review of the fuel poverty strategy. We should be taxing these companies and ending fuel poverty. Reintroducing the winter fuel allowance as a universal benefit, ensuring nobody falls through the cracks, committing to a social tariff to lower energy bills for low-income households, and ramping up the warm home plan to insulate homes across the country, cutting bills and carbon. I really hope these are in the Government's review. Thank you.